Gusto ba ng makabuluhang talakayan? Tara makitambay na rito. Welcome to the Prudent Generation Meaningful Conversation. I'm Cristiane Temanel, founder and content creator of the Prudent Generation. And ano nga ba itong meaningful conversation? So, actually kinuha ko ito sa term mula sa aking youth manager na GCon, pero ito naman kinuha ko meaningful conversation. So, we will talk about life in general o kaya about finances and mga topics about finances like investing, about paano kumuha ng insurance at iba pa. And napakaganda na magiging topic natin ngayon kasi maraming tao or maraming millennials o kaya mga Gen Z na talaga namang interested dito sa topic nito. Pero before ko muna i-introduce yung ating speaker for this afternoon, meron muna tayong konting pa game. So share our live session mula sa The Prudent Generation Facebook page. Actually, we are streaming live both on our Facebook page, The Prudent Generation Facebook page, and on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. So kung hindi nyo pa po, hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe sa ating YouTube channel, yun po, subscribe po kayo sa ating YouTube channel and click the notification button. And share our live session and get a chance to win from the Facebook page and get a chance to win 100 pesos GCash and stay until the end of our live session. And mamaya meron po kaming tanong and kung sino yung share and unang makakasagot ng tama, siya po ang mananalo ng ating 100 pesos GCash. Hindi po kalakihan and this is just for fun. And sa mga nanonood po sa atin ngayon, kung naririnig nyo po ako, just comment loud and clear sa ating comment section and sa comment din po kayo kung kayo ay hashtag Team Live or hashtag Team Replay. Ayan. So, don't forget then to share our live session and syempre yung mga reactions po natin like heart and the other reactions po, and libre lang po yung mga ayan. And ayan, shoutout muna tayo sa mga nanonood sa ating sa timeline or sa Prudent Generation page kay Russell Saison, kay Kimwell Santo Domingo. Ito si Kimwell, kasama ko si Alexandra Juan, at expert din sa stocks investing. Kay partner, kay Harold Gardon sa Late Night Tambayan, kay Mary Joy Sabiron at Sir Mark De Capia. And ayan, thank you kay partner. Sabi niya dito, loud and clear. Ayan, thank you. So abangan niyo po kami tomorrow, 11 p.m. para naman sa Late Night Tambayan. Ayan. And kay Daniel Orno, and maraming salamat sa panonood dito sa Meaningful Conversations or tinatawag natin na hashtag TPGMCon. So ang makasama po natin ngayong hapon ay siguradong makatulong sa atin sa usapang stocks investing. So sino po siya? So siya ay nakagraduate ng Management Accounting mula sa Ateneo de Davao University. Ayan, so mula po siya sa Davao kaya ayan, actually nakapag-meet na kami before and nag-guest na ako sa page niya sa isang live session. And nakapag-work siya as financial analyst sa Deutsche Bank sa BGC, Taguig. And naging financial consultant siya and he's also a fund manager. And he's been a financial consultant for 4 years din sa FWD and sa pag-invest sa stocks, siya naman ay may 8 years experience na. And he's an agency leader. Actually, meron siyang 33 na mga financial consultants under him. So let's all welcome Mr. EJ Bastes. Yeah. Hello,
Hi,
EJ. Good afternoon.
Hi, Bill. Thank you for inviting me sa ating meaningful conversation and salamat sa pag-introduce. And thank you, the Prudent Generation, for inviting me here and choosing, kumbaga, allowing me to be part of this session. Ayan. Maraming salamat.
Yes, thank you din. At saka, kahit may sakit si EJ, ayan, tuloy pa rin na gusto niya talagang magturo. Magturo tungkol sa topic natin for this afternoon. Ayan, kumusta ang Davao or ano yung ginawa mo during ECQ or during lockdown?
Ayun bro, Davao, okay naman, medyo naging stricto din for quite some time. Syempre alam niyo naman yung ating presidente, yung anak niya, yung mayor, nandito sa Davao. So medyo strict din talaga. During quarantine, at first, syempre medyo kumbaga na-down ako and at the same time, syempre parang napaisip anong gagawin ko, parang nangyari to, something like that. But eventually naman, nakapaghanap ng mga maraming pwedeng gawin sa bahay and mga things na na-explore na pwede palang gawin sa bahay lang. And in fact, actually nga, Bill, parang somehow it's a revelation for me na dahil nagka-COVID nga or nagka-lockdown, it's a revelation for me na parang madami pala pwedeng gawin na nasa bahay ka lang. You can do business na nasa bahay ka lang. You can do investment na nasa bahay ka lang. You can do a lot of things na nasa bahay ka lang. And na-feel ko for the past 2 to 3 months of being quarantined, no, lockdown, mas nakakapagtipid ako. Kasi hindi na kailangan lumabas. Tapos hindi ko na kailangan mag-drive, pumunta sa work or whatsoever. And at the same time, parang may mga nakita ko mga bagong hobbies na pagkakatuwaan, no? Yung mga halaman, at saka may mga maliliit na tanim na ako sa kwarto, yung mga ganun. So, marami mga interesting bagay. So, I'm just, aside from all of this, syempre, yung mga nangyayaring negative or whatsoever, I'm just grateful kasi in spite all of this, nakakakita pa rin ako ng mga positive things na pwedeng gawin at pwedeng i-share din sa mga tao. So, I'm just grateful and happy for that, Bill. Thank you for asking.
Wow, so ang galing kasi yun, even nga lockdown or ECQ dyan sa Davao, naging productive pa din. And nakikita ko kasi din yung mga pa-live mo sa page mo, parang lagi kang yun, merong mga learning sessions through Facebook Live. So ang galing, ang galing. And maayong hapon pala sa mga taga Mindanao or mga Bisaya natin na viewers dito sa The Prudent Generation and Meaningful Conversation. Ayan. And before tayo pumunta sa topic natin, EJ, gusto mo na kitang tanungin, paano ka naging financial consultant or financial advisor?
Okay, sige. Paano ba ako napunta sa insurance? It was parang hindi ko naman siya inasahan or parang nangyari lang talaga siya. What happened was, after ko sa Deutsche Bank as a financial analyst, bumalik ako sa Davao kasi taga Davao naman talaga ako. And then I was just invited, parang BOP or parang basta ang nag-invite sa akin, my friend. Ang sabi lang sa akin, may seminar daw about money and at the same time mayroon daw pagkain. So actually doon lang pupunta kasi may pagkain. Tapos sa hotel daw siya igaganap. And then yung friend ko hindi naman umattend. Then ako na yung umattend. Then eventually nung pinakita sa akin industry na to, kahit nasa banking ako, medyo hindi ako familiar pala sa insurance. Ganito pala siya kalaki, maganda pala yung industry. And then, at that time, sakto din, Bill, wala din ako ginagawa kasi kakalisign ko lang sa bangko, nasa bahay lang ako, unemployed. So, I just said yes to it. Na kahit wala akong whole idea. And then, I just trusted the process na, sige, wala akong ginagawa, might as well do this. And then, eventually, I realized na it's something pala na gusto ko pa rin din gawin kasi I just love to talk about money, talk about investing, talk about stock market, ayan, also to people. So, yun. Nangyari na siya.
Ang galing naman ng story. So, merong talaga in-invite pero siya hindi naka-attend. Tapos ikaw yung... Oo. Tapos ngayon, yan, galing kasi you already have a large team. Meron ka ng 33 na financial consultants under you and very active din in propagating financial literacy or financial advocacy.
Yes.
Ayan. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro. Salamat.
Yan. Ngayon naman, pumunta tayo sa topic natin about stocks investing. Ano ba itong EJ, stocks investing?
Okay, sige. Before I show my screen, I just wanna give a concept about this para medyo madali siya intindihin. Parang, sa totoo lang, di ba maraming mga Pilipino, pangarap nila magkaroon ng isang, let's say, Jollibee store. Tama? Kahit ako din, gusto ko ng Jollibee store eh. But the reality is, for you to have, let's say, a franchise of a Jollibee store, maybe that would cost you around 35 to 50 million depending on the place. Siyempre, pag nasa probinsya ka, medyo mura. Pag nasa city ka, medyo mahal. So, medyo imposible talaga to own, kung regular employee ka lang, regular Pilipino, to own yung a franchise of Jollibee or even like to own a mall. Medyo mahirap. No? But at the end of the day, meron palang way na ikaw din mismo, kahit you're just a regular person, middle class or whatsoever, you have the chance to be part of these big businesses. Kumbaga, magkaroon ako ng negosyo ng Jollibee, SM, Ayala, pwede ko palang gawin yon in just putting my money in the stock market and buying stocks literally. Kasi the thought of their bill is that pag bumili ako ng stock ng isang kumpanya, literally kasi, kumbaga co-owner ako. Ibig sabihin ng co-owner, part talaga ako ng pagmamayari ng isang corporation. With that being said, kung may-ari ka, syempre, kasama ka, kumbaga sa success at saka pagbagsak ng company. So, parang literally, syempre, pareho kayo ng level nung may-ari talaga. Mas madami lang siyang shares, definitely. But sa'yo, kumbaga, yung earning niya, ganun din sa'yo. You can earn in dividends, yung cash dividends, and at the same time, you can earn through capital growth. Ibig sabihin nun, pag lumaki yung negosyo, pwede mo ibenta eventually yung share na nabili mo. So, as a concept, as a nutshell, ganun siya. Yun yung concept ng stock market. But bakit ko siya sinasabi? Simply because marami din kasi sa atin, when we talk about stock market, parang ang isip nila, ay, okay yan kasi ano yan, sugal yan, parang ganun. Or nakakatakot naman yan, parang ganun. So, hindi nila naintindihan na yun talaga yung core concept nun. Diba? And most of the time, if halimbawa, ganun yung pagkakaintindi mo sa stock market, hindi ka nagsusugal, but you're buying businesses, ikaw ba, Bill, pag binili mo yung tindahan ng Jollibee, bukas ulit ba? Or after 1 month, ibibenta mo ba?
Hindi.
Di ba hindi? Kasi you want your money to work for you, di ba? And this money, your money in the stock market is working for you and producing income for you. That's the essence of it. All right? So, if I can share a screen, i-share ko yung screen ko, bro, Tapos, let me know if lalabas siya.
Ayan. Makikita na naman.
Ipi-play ko siya. Okay ba? May lumalabas ba, bro?
Meron.
Okay. So, ito yung parang pinaka-analogy ko dyan, no, Bill, no? Parang lahat naman tayo, nandito tayo ngayon sa what we call point A. Ano yung point A na yan, Bill? Ito yung currently nasaan tayo financially, di ba? So, in our financial journey, definitely, meron tayong gustong puntahan. Okay? So, I call that your dream. And lahat naman tayo, iba-iba yung dream natin, di ba? Meron iba gusto magkaroon lang ng magandang bahay at lupa, sasakyan, maybe pag-aral yung anak nila, maybe travel abroad, or maybe just para maging financially free lang. It's different for each and everybody. But definitely, lahat tayo may journey. Tama? So, kung halimbawa, kagaya ng sasakyan, nagta-travel tayo from, let's say, from, example doon, from Metro Manila, siguro sa city, Makati, papuntang Cavite, kailangan mo travel. Tama? Kailangan mo ng sasakyan. Same with this kind of example. So, anong kailangan mo pag nagta-travel ka? Definitely. Number 1, kailangan natin ng mapa. Tama? So, for example, nasa bagong lugar ka, may pupuntahan ka, syempre pag hindi ka familiar, ang gagawin mo doon, yung physical map. Or hindi man ngayon, yung Google Map or Waze. Tama? So, same sa financial journey natin, di ba? So, kung wala tayong mapa, ano yung mapa na yan? Yan yung plano natin. So, it could be a financial plan, investment plan, retirement plan, education plan, whatever. But plan by itself is very important kasi yan yung magbibigay sa atin ng alignment kung tama ba or mali yung ginagawa natin. Magkaroon tayo ng direction because sa totoo lang, Bill, the reality is maraming Pilipino na wala talagang plano. Kumbaga, nag-invest lang sila kasi na-hype sila, nag-invest lang sila kasi may nakita sila sa Facebook, nag-invest lang sila kasi sinabi yun ng friend nila, kapitbahay nila. So, sige, invest na rin ako, parang ganun. So, because wala silang plan, hindi nila ngayon ma-quantify or ma-qualify para saan ba tong investment na to, fit ba to para sa gusto nila or kailangan nila. So, a plan is very important and a solid plan is very important as well. Number 2, kailangan mo ng vehicle. Ano ba yung vehicle na yan? So, in this case, ang vehicle natin, stock market, kasi yun yung topic natin eh. So, how do I illustrate this? For example, ngayon, nandito ka sa point A mo, may pupuntahan kang goal or dream. So, let's say, maybe I can put paglalakad, let's say, let's go back to the example kanina, from Makati to Cavite. So, kung naglalakad ka lang, matagal yun, di ba? Maybe abutin ka isang araw, paglalakad, tama? So, pag naglakad ka lang, mabagal yun. It's same with saving money in the bank. Nothing wrong against it, pero pag nagtabi ka lang, hindi siya tumutubo, matagal siya mag-grow. Tama? In fact, kinakain pa yun ng inflation or pagtaas ng presyo ng mga bilihin. So, medyo you're not getting progress. Pero nakakapag-ipon ka pa rin. Pero mabagal. Tama? So, if for example, your financial journey is from 0 to 1 million, pag tinabi mo lang yan, more or less, you need 80,000 every month. Diba? If that's the case. Tama? So, medyo matagal. Alright? Now, ang vehicle, ibig sabihin, yun yung leverage mo para mabilis ka. Diba? So, in this example, from Makati to Cavite, pag nagkotse ka, mabilis yun. Kasi nakakotse ka na eh. So, instead of just isang araw mong gagawin yun, maybe just few hours. Tama? So, ang vehicle, here's the thing about vehicle, Bill, no? Ang vehicle kasi, nagde-depend yan sa each person. Tama? Posible ngayon yung vehicle mo, stock market. Posible yung vehicle mo is faster than that. So, I'm pretty sure you've heard about forex investing, cryptocurrency, or other vehicles na available. Pwede naman hindi lang isa, pwede naman madami eh. But the point is, here's the thing. The faster your vehicle would, kumbaga, travel, the more difficult it is to drive. Tama ba? Example, no? Halimbawa, bike lang yung ginagamit ko. Siyempre, pag nag-bike ako, madali lang yun. Kasi siyempre, left and right, kumbaga paa lang gagamitin, tapos i-guide lang sa kamay, di ba? So kahit nga bike, pag naaral mo na or magaling ka na, kahit nakalimutan mo, marunong ka pa rin, tama? Compare mo yung sa kotse, especially manual, mas mahirap, di ba? Kasi syempre, mamatay pa ng makina, marami ka pang gears na kailangan gamitin. So for example naman, another example, a vehicle, let's say jet plane. Ang jet plane, ang bilis, di ba? Bilis lang yan. Sobrang, siguro minuto lang from Makati to Cavite. But here's the thing, the more faster your vehicle would be, the more difficult it is to drive. Nagets ba yung point? So, ibig sabihin nun, the third part of what you do in your financial journey is yung driver, which is ikaw yon. Tama? Siyempre, kung ikaw, marami kasi ganito, Bill, especially sa Mindanao, nangyari to, maraming, I don't know if you've heard about yung mga na-scam, yung mga kapa, mga riders, madaming naging ganun kasi ang vehicle nila might be fast, maybe times 4 of their capital, isang month, maybe sobrang bilis, double your money in 3 days, pero yung driver hindi mabilis. Hindi prepared. Kasi sa totoo lang, yung mga scam na ganun, may mga kumita naman eh. Di ba? May mga nalugi, may kumita. But the point there, yung mga taong kumita, sila yung marunong sa vehicle na yon somehow. But the reality, hindi naman lahat ganun katalino eh. Di ba? So my point would be, maraming nagpo-forex, maraming nag-crypto, maraming nag-stock market na ginagawa lang nila yun as a vehicle, pero personally, as a driver, hindi sila marunong. So yun yung pinaka-importante with all of these things, di ba? Kasi hindi naman importante ano yung gagawin mo eh. Importante, marunong ka bang gawin yon, di ba? So very important yung which is the driver. And lastly, the gasoline. Tama? Lahat naman ng vehicle, kahit maglakad ka lang, may gasolina yan. Siyempre, kung kakain ka, di ba? Kung gutom ka, wala kang gasolina. Same thing, di ba? Kung magkokotse ka, lalagyan mo ng gas. Tama? Kung mag-jet plane ka, may fuel ka. Tama? So, ang gasoline mo in this example is yung savings mo or yung pagtatabi mo kada buwan. What's my point? Marami kasi nag-iinvest parang thinking na parang it's an escape of getting outside the poverty. Ibig sabihin parang, kaya nga maraming nalulugi pa nag-invest lang kasi parang ngayon lang ginawa eh. But the reality is, ang investing sa stock market, parang nagkakaroon ka ng karelasyon. Hindi pwedeng ngayon lang. Diba? Dapat consistent ka. Tama? So, same with the concept ko doon is parang pagtatanim ng, halimbawa, pagtatanim ng mangga, di ba? Ang mangga, before naman magbigay ng maraming bunga yan, unlimited bunga yan, it would take 5-20 years more or less para lumaki yung mangga ng ganon o yung puno ng ganon. But every day, kailangan mong alagaan, kailangan mong i-trim, kailangan mong diligan, same with your investment. So the point is, pag nag-umpisa ka ng stock market, especially kung ang kaya mo lang itabi, 2,000 a month lang, 1,000 a month lang, it might take ages for you to really make that 1,000 to 1 million. Especially kung wala kang consistency. When I say consistency, kailangan kasi sa stock market, tuloy-tuloy yung pagtatabi mo. Okay? Okay sana kung ang dami mong pera, meron kang 1 million ngayon, 2 million, tapon mo lang sa market. Pwede naman yun. Malaking impact nun. Pero the reality is, most of us, 98%, wala namang ganun kadaming savings eh. So somehow, kailangan natin maging consistent on actually investing our money in the market. So, yan yung analogy ko. Sorry. Yan yung analogy ko in the financial journey that we have on whatever vehicle na kailangan nating kunin in the future. So yun parang ano ko doon, bro. Concept ko doon. So let me share you ngayon, like, sige, ano ba yung stock market? Meron kasi ako very interesting story nito eh. Ewan ko bro kung nakwento ko sa iyo to. Pag stock market, lagi ko to nakikwento itong ano na to eh, itong kwento na to. Ayan, may lumalabas pa sa screen, bro. Okay lang?
Meron, yes, meron.
Ito, kwento ko lang to. Nung 2009 kasi of June, graduate ako sa Ateneo eh. I mean, April, March ako graduate. Tapos after graduation, natanggap ako sa Deutsche Bank. At the time kasi parang, pag natanggap ka sa Davao kasi parang nag-provincial hire sila. Deutsche Bank is in Global City. Nag-provincial hire sila. Nung pag na-hire ka, meron kang parang sign-up bonus or parang relocation package. Kasi sabi, lilipat ka, mag-aeroplano ka, lilipat ka ng bahay, bibigyan ka ng pera, parang sign-up bonus. Binigyan ako ng 40,000 at that time. And at that time, lumabas itong cellphone na to. I don't know bro if familiar ka nito. iPhone 3GS. Ito yung cellphone dati na, ngayon kasi pag nagka-iPhone ka, parang normal na lang, di ba? Even kahit minimum wage earner ka, you can just buy an iPhone, right? But dati, 10 years ago, pag nagka-iPhone ka, sobrang malupit ka. Parang ka-level mo na yung may kotse, di ba? And ito yung first phone na, yung photo niya na zoom in, zoom out mo, napipinch mo lang. Kasi dati hindi pwedeng mangyari yan eh. So sobrang high-tech talaga. So ginawa ko sa 40,000 ko at that time, binili ko ng cellphone na to. Matatandaan ko, binili ko sa market. Sa market ko binili yung cellphone na yan. Sa Globe, basta binili ko siya. Now, after quite some time, syempre, after a few years, after 7 years, syempre, luluma na yung phone. Naisip ko, baka pwede mag-upgrade ng iPhone 4 or iPhone 5. Then after 7, tinignan ko, baka pwede namang mabenta to. Kasi syempre, sayang naman, di ba? Anin ko pa to. Tingnan ko sa OLX, ang presyo pala nung the same phone that cost me 38,000 before is now at around 2,200 pesos. And medyo napaisip akong konti kasi, well, na-benefit ko naman yung phone kasi maganda naman siya. Pogi points yun eh. Pero, naisip ko, wala nangyari pala sa pera ko, di ba? I just just put money buying a phone and then after 7 years, na-devalue yung value ng phone ko. And naisip ko, dati kasi bro, nung college pa kami, familiar na ako sa call financials. Familiar na ako sa First Metro. Familiar na ako sa stock market kasi part ng subject namin yun eh. And hindi pa nga call financials ang tawag dati doon. Citysec Online pa. It's an online broker, no? Okay. Familiar na ako doon. So, pwede ko siyang gawin at the time. Pero hindi ko ginawa. Pero napaisip ako, paano kung the same money na binili ko ng cellphone na yon, yung iPhone 3GS na yon, binili ko ng stock na to. Familiar ka na to bro? Itong Universal Rubina.
Yes. Jack and Jill.
Ano yung paborito mo dyan na pagkain nila? Sito, di ba? And I can remember during college kasi bro, mga 2009, 2010, sa Ateneo, ang lakas ng sito. Parang ginagawang tubig. And dati pag nakasito ka, social ka tingnan eh. So, wala pang milk tea dati, hindi pa uso milk tea. Ito yung version ng milk tea dati, yung sito. And na-realize ko, lakas ng sito ah. So, siguro, lakas ng benta ng kumpanyang to. So, ininvest ko pala yung 38,850, the same amount of money na binili ng cellphone. Pag ininvest ko pala to, let's say, sito, my money after 7 years could have been 1 million already. So, ibig sabihin nun, bro, kahit nagtatrabaho pa ako at that time, after 7 years, millionaire na dapat ako. Di ba? So, imagine making 1 million na wala kang ginawa in the past 7 years, naghintay ka lang. Ganun ang magic. Tingnan mo to. What if binili ko neto 7-Eleven? And dati to, paborito ko to 7-Eleven kasi paborito ko dyan yung yung lechon kawali na nilalagyan ko ng 2 hard-boiled egg na nilalagyan ko ng chili sauce. Yan ang paborito ko doon eh. And I thought, what if the same money I invested in 7-Eleven company? My money could be at that time, after 7 years, 2.1 million na. Di ba parang, what? Pero syempre wala akong ganyan ngayon extra kasi hindi ko naman ginawa yan. Binili ko ng cellphone. Ito pa yung matindi bro. Kasi dati, malapit lang kasi yung Global City sa Bayani Road. And sa Bayani Road, may project, yung Bonifacio Heights. I don't know if you're familiar. That's a DMCI project. Yung kay Conson He, yung parang commercial residential condos. Naisip ko kasi doon ako nakatira, na familiar ko. What if yung pera na yun, in-invest ko dito sa DMCI? Kasi maganda yung, sa lahat ng condo na na-experience ko, yun kasi isa sa mga, parang very homey lang siya, maganda yung pool, maganda yung parang area. So naisip ko, if I invest the same money, alam mo bro, after 7 years, dapat meron ka ng 10.3 million pesos bro. Ganon katindi. And maybe right now, kumbaga, chill-chill na lang ako. Di ba? Imagine that. So, yun yung power ng stock market. And in fact, the interesting part here, bakit sobrang laki ng growth nito, aside from long-term siya, nagkataon kasi bro, if you can remember, 2009, yun lang yung kasagsagan or yun yung right after nagkaroon ng 2008 financial crisis. I don't know, have you heard bro about the US financial crisis?
Yes.
Or, di ba, yung if napanood mo yung palabas na The Big Short, yun yung parang nag-collapse na housing bubble sa US, ang dami nawalan na trabaho. So, ang maganda kasi sa market, after the crash, that's one of the best time to really invest in the market. And sakto 2009, kakatapos lang ng crash. Hindi po ako nag-invest kasi hindi ko naman ginawa yan kasi mas inuna ko yung syempre, yung pagpili ng cellphone, paggagala, inuna ko walang nangyaring ganyan sa akin. But here's the thing. Kahit sabihin mo nang this is one of the biggest regret that happened in my life. Ang tanong kasi dun bro, right now, nagkaroon ng crisis. Tama?
Yes.
And ang market bumagsak ng at least negative 50% from as high as 9,000 index points to as low as 4,000 index points. That's sobrang baba nun, di ba? 50%. Now, ang thing ngayon, dahil bagsak ang market, the question is, di ba pwede ka pa rin magkaroon ng another 7 years of your life? Given naman na buhay ka after 7 years ha. Hindi naman masasabi yun kasi just lang nakakalam. But the point is, you can still have that another 7 years. Tama ba? The same cycle.
Yes, tama.
So, ibig sabihin nun, for the another 7 years of your life, you have the chance to become a millionaire or a multi-millionaire. Given, number one, you can afford an iPhone, which is 40,000 a year, or given then that you can still remain invested, ibig sabihin, di mo nilabas yung pera mo, after 7 years, and number three, given then na you bought the right company. Tama? Kasi one of the interesting about these companies, no, Universal Robina, 7-Eleven, DMCI, it was the time na hindi pa naman sila ganong kasikat. I mean, sikat sila, but hindi pa at their peak, if you can remember that. Tama? So, ngayon, medyo malaki na siya. So, the question right now, if, number one, you can afford an iPhone, number two, you can sit not spending your money and remain invested for the next 7 years, and number three, invest on the right company, that's a probability, a huge probability that after 7 years or 10 years or more, I don't know, you can be a millionaire or multi-millionaire. Diba? And ang usapan dito, isang iPhone lang. Maraming tao in their 7 years, nagkakaroon 3 or 4 na iPhone. Kita mo yon? Diba? Yes. So,
every 2 years.
Diba? There's really a probability that if ginawa mo to ng tama, can really help you maahon ka kahit paano sa kahirapan. Diba? Given that you have the discipline to do this. Diba? So, yun yung sobrang magandang story na parang lagi kong parang sinishare talaga sa mga tao. So, basically, if you think of it, ang stock market is lugar siya, ibig sabihin nun, parang palengke, diba? Sa palengke, nakabili ka ng isda, bili ka ng gulay, pero in this case, what you're buying in this palengke is kumpanya ng mga market, which is shares of stock. Diba? Pag sinabi shares of stock, pag mamayari ng mga kumpanya na publicly listed, ibig sabihin publicly listed, pwede nating bilhin. Tama? Na bought and sold. Okay? So, hindi ko napapakita yan. So, ito yung example, no? This one is in Makati, pero ngayon, ang office ng Philippine Stock Exchange is nasa BGC na.
BGC.
Bago na mas social na ngayon eh. Number two, shares of stock. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Halimbawa, bro, meron ka negosyo. Pag negosyo mo, ikaw lang may-ari, that's what we call single proprietor. Tama? Kasi isa lang may-ari eh. Number two, pag dalawa yung may-ari, partnership. Kasi, partnership nga, dalawa. Number three, corporation, hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa, but madaming may-ari. Yun sorry, yun example doon. Yan, so, yan, public listed companies like Universal Robina, SM, Meralco. And PSCI, laging nababanggit din to sa talk ni Bille. PSCI, it means, yun yung top 30 company that represents the Philippines. Okay? So, yun. So, yun so far. So, ano ba yung, sige, share ko na lang, ano ba iba-ibang mga type of stocks, no? Meron tayong tinatawag na blue chip. Ang blue chip, ibig sabihin nun, malalaking kumpanya, at least $2 billion pataas. Diba sa casino, meron parang tinaterm na blue chip. Ibig sabihin nun, malaki yung value nun. Yung ibig sabihin nun. Meron din tayong tinatawag na second liners. Ano naman to? Medyo small cap, mas maliit. Example doon, ito, Go, 7-Eleven, or RFM. RFM is yung Fiesta Pasta, yung mga ganon. Meron din tayong mga initial public offering or yung mga bagong lumalabas, like you've heard about APVI or Mary Mart, or lalabas na ngayon yung bagong public conversion. That's an IPO. Or meron ding FOO. FOO is follow-on offering. Ibig sabihin nun, kumbaga, first time sila mag-i-introduce, pero not on an initial public offering, but meron silang company iti-take over. Parang term nila doon is backlisting. Example doon is yung Dito Telecom from ISM. Okay? And then meron din tayong penny stock, yung mga tinitrade na mga term nila basurero. Kasi tinaterm nila yung penny stock, yung mga friends. Tapos, syempre kung magaling ka sa trading, kikita ka. Pag di ka magaling, syempre, ka, masusunog yun. So, I'll give you some examples bakit importante itong tingnan. These are some of the companies that mga nakita kong marami ding nalugi. No? So, look at this. This is Nickel Asia Corporation. Matino naman yung company nila. They're actually mining nickel. No? Nickel is ginagamit yan sa napakaraming bagay from appliances to sometimes yung mga gamot or even to yung mga chips, mga ganon. What if bumili ka ng 2015 kasagsagan yan? Ngayon, sunog ka na ng 80%. Tama? So naman, si HP, Cemex is a cement company. Matino naman yung company nila and makes sense. Kailangan naman yung semento. Pero sometimes, meron kasing theory na hindi ibig sabihin, okay yung kumpanya, no? Okay din yung stock. Diba? Kasi most of the time, the stocks kasi is driven by sentiment. When I say sentiment, ano yung interpretation ng mga buyers and sellers dun sa kumpanyang yan. So this is Cemex, no? So, nung kasagsagan nung nag-IPO sila, bumili ka, then ngayon, sunog ka na ng negative 90%. Di ba para kang na-scam? Kung isipin mo. So, syempre, pag di mo alam ginagawa mo, sunog na sunog ka. This is dito. They're actually doing good right now. Their project is really also kumbaga on track based doon sa kumbaga gusto nilang gawin, and some of the brokerage or analyst recommends dito, no, as a good long-term investment. So what if lang bumili ka nung September 2019, right now sunog ka na pa rin ng 87%. So what's my point? With all of these stocks being showed, meron pa ring risk talaga, and the risk is, ang risk naman daw, kasi laging maraming tatanong, ang risk bill is not really on the vehicle but the investor itself. Ayun. So, kailangan, ang risky daw, sabi ni Robert Kiyosaki, ang risky is ang tao. Diba? If I can do this, it's the investor who is risky, not the investment. Ayan. So, bro, before I proceed, anything that you wanna share or give feedback to this so far? Or may mga tanong ka ba? Or tuloy na natin?
Tuloy. Okay pa
tuloy
naman.
Okay.
Yes. Galing.
Gusto ko kasi lagi tong tinatanong ng mga tao, sige, how do we beat inflation and maximize our money? Bakit to importante itong inflation na to, no? I'm pretty sure lahat naman siguro familiar of inflation. Maybe if I can explain inflation would look like, tingnan ko kung meron ba akong picture dito sa inflation na. Inflation would look like this. Okay? So, saan naabot yung 200 mo? Diba? 2015, nasa Manila pa ata ako neto eh. Nasa Manila pa ako, I can remember, nakabili ako ng manok, whole chicken, 200 pesos. Remember ko yan, sa may Bayani Road. Anong pa?
Ngayon, 220 na, 230 na, 40.
Andox ata bro?
Andox.
Yan, 200 pesos, nakabili pa ako niyan. Tapos, ngayon, medyo mahal na. Even, let's say, give it 5 years from now, pwede bro, half na lang. Tama? And another 10 years, baka paan na lang. Or baka after, 40 years, ang 200 mo, isaw na lang. Posible yun. So what's my point? Ang presyo ng bilihin, umaangat. And in fact, according to the study, ang pag-angat ng inflation is mas mataas sa ine-expect mo. For the past 30 years, inflation is growing as high as 6 to 8% per annum. So ano ibig sabihin nun? Kung meron kang 1,000,000 sa bangko, kada taon nasusunog ng 60 to 80,000 ang value ng pera niya. Diba? Magkano lang kinikita mo sa bangko? 0.25, 2% pag time deposit, tapos yung time deposit na yan, dapat 1,000,000 pa. Sunog ka pa rin ng 7%, more or less. So, ibig sabihin nun, ang tanong kasi doon, Bill, pag hindi ka daw nakakapag-create ng savings above inflation, you're not creating wealth. But, if you're creating savings above inflation, that's what we call wealth. Kasi anin mo yung pera, sunog din naman, di ba? Did you get that? So, very important that we can actually, we call hedge inflation. So, yun yung importante doon. So, the question now, how do we beat inflation and maximize our money? Siyempre, through investing. Tama? But before we invest, there's a lot of things that we teach people, right? Yung last sinasabi ni Bill lagi to, before mag-invest, kailangan alam mo yung ginagawa mo. Before mag-invest, kailangan maayos yung security bucket mo. Kasi ito, this is the reality, Bill, no? Parang ganito, ngayon nagka-COVID, ito dahil nagka-COVID, dahil nagka-crisis, it opened the opportunity to people, no? Medyo, syempre, it's about fear, pero na-realize ng mga tao ngayon, ito bro, ito lang sasabihin ko, paano ko ang COVID, naging 2 years to, katagal? Or yung lockdown, ECQ, hindi siya months but 2 years. Ang tanong doon, magsusurvive ka ba? Di ba? Ang tanong doon, kung hindi ka nakapag-ipon, anong gagamitin mo? Paano ka mabuhay? Ano pabili mo ng bigas? So, what's my point? Maraming tao na walang maayos na mindset on really building their finances, invest na lang ng invest before mag-build ng insurance, health insurance, or whatsoever, emergency funds. So, nangyayari, pag nagkaroon ng crisis, like like ganito, COVID, or nagkasakit ang pamilya, or nawalan ng trabaho, nalugi ang negosyo, kahit yung investment nila at that time, kumbaga nakapag-invest sila ng significant amount of money, mapupull out pa rin nila yon at saka magagastos nila yon kasi hindi sila nag-ipon for emergencies eh. And that could be the worst time that you pull your money. Example, I'll give you an example, very interesting example. Let me show you this one. This is the graph of the market for the past 10 years, from 2009 to 2019. In fact, bro, Bill, ang market umangat ng almost 400% from 2009 to 2019. So if you think of it, that's 400% divided by 10, that's 40% per year. Imagine 40%. Saan ka maghahanap ng 40% per year? Diba? Siyempre kung i-average mo siya. But here's my point. Paano kung sige, nag-invest ka, wala kang emergency funds, wala kang good foundation, bumagsak ang market ng 55%. Whatever you made at the time, lugi ka pa rin ng 50%. Sayang. Meron ka ng 1 milyon. Ngayon nagka-crisis, 500,000 na lang. And dahil may emergency, kailangan tanggalin yung pera na yon para gastusin on your emergency, sayang yung perang itutubo pa. Nag-gets mo yung logic na yun? So very important na may foundation talaga. Kasi bakit? During a crisis, this is the best time to invest in the market. Let me show you this very interesting chart for the past 28 years of the market. This is what we call the 7 to 10-year market cycle. Ibig sabihin nun, ang stock market kasi, Bill, para rin siyang buhay, no? May ups and downs. Or parang teleserye, no? Ang bida naging
gulo ng palad.
Diba, ang mayaman naghihirap, ang mahirap nagiging mayaman, parang ganun. May cycles siya. And the cycles na yan ay dalawa. We call the expansion or yung paglaki ng economy called the bullish market, or recession, pagbaba ng economy called the bearish market. So, balik siya bullish, bakit siya bearish? Di ba pag umaangat, Bill, pag inaano ka ng cow or bull, di ba paangat yung ano nila, yung sungay nila. So, bullish siya tawag doon. Bearish naman, di ba, pag hinahampas ka ng bear, babagsak ka talaga, kahit gano'n ka pa kalakas. Kasi mas malakas yung bear. So, yung bearish, no? So, iwan ko sino nag-invento niyan, pero yan yung term nila. So, for the past 28 years, papakita ko to, no? Hindi na po bago na nagkaroon ng recession or crisis. In fact, on 1990 na nagkaroon ng one of the first crisis, no? Hindi naman first, but one of the first, yung tinatawag oil price shock, no? Na ang market bumagsak ng 54%. So, ibig sabihin nun, again, kung meron ka 1 milyon, kalahati na lang. But after the crisis, the market recovered to 500% for the past 7 years. After naman nun, nagkaroon ng Asian financial crisis, I don't know if you can remember, but your parents can remember this, bumagsak ang market ng 63%. But after that, it recovered ng 270%. And 2008 financial crisis, if you can remember, yung nangyari sa US, maraming nawalan ng trabaho, may mga bangko na nagsara, di ba? The market went down for about 49-50%, then recovered 10%. So, ang tanong doon, yung current situation natin, recession, expansion.
Ngayon?
Yeah. Are we in recession or are we in expansion? Bumagsak tayo ng 50% ang market.
Expansion? Expansion na ba? After
Going to expansion, but currently, we're in a recession. We're in a
okay.
Bagsak siya. But the point there, bagsak ang market, this is the worst time to pull out your money and this is the best time to somehow start investing. Kasi mura siya eh.
Okay.
Diba? So, the point there is that this time, tingnan mo to ha, hindi lang ang market but even other example, this is SM from 2009 to 2020. It went up by 1,100%. That's an average of 110% every year. Grabe, di ba? So, ngayon, it went down to 54%. Another example, Jollibee, paborito natin to, di ba? Bida ang saya. It went up by 800%. That's an average of 80% per year. Imagine that. Ang laki nun. Went down right now by 72%. This is Universal Rubina went up. Ito bro, 4,400%. That's times 44. Grabe yun, times 44 ha. Ibig sabihin nun bro, meron kang 1 milyon 2009, kasagsagan ng market, nung highest ng market, meron ka ng 44 million. Pwede ka na mag-retire. But right now, it went down by 65%. The point there is that, bagsak ang market right now, ang tanong, anong magandang gawin? Mag-invest or hindi mag-invest?
Mag-invest.
Mag-invest. In fact, yun yung strategy ni Warren Buffett, di ba? The richest and most successful investor in the world. Sabi niya, na be fearful when others are greedy. And be greedy when others are fearful. So ngayon, ang daming natatakot, ang dami, ayoko mag-invest kasi nakakatakot, ayoko, baka wala na akong income. In fact, hindi lang si Warren Buffett, but some billionaires na yumaman talaga sila during a crisis. Kasi during a crisis, maraming opportunity na lalabas. Kasi opportunities are just problems, right? Tama, di ba? So in a crisis, maraming problema, konting problema.
Maraming problema.
Maraming problema. So ibig sabihin nun, maraming opportunities. Ang tanong lang doon, kasi during a crisis, kaya I like a crisis, kasi nga a crisis it's a great equalizer. It corrects the system. Ibig sabihin nun, there's a wealth shift. Ibig sabihin ng wealth shift, may mga ibang negosyante, mayayaman, na medyo mababawasan yung, let's say, yung wealth nila, or in a part of the economy, may mga industry magko-close, mahihirapan, may mga industry magpo-flourish. Diba? May mga industry magbo-boom. And I think, and I believe, one of the industry magbo-boom talaga, something related online. Basta negosyong pwedeng gawing online. Tama? And one of those is, becoming part of this industry, diba? Like being a financial advisor. Imagine, bro. Kaya ito lang mindset ko, Tanong, bro, marami bang nawalan ng trabaho?
Marami. Sobrang dami.
Marami bang nawalan ng trabaho na may internet at computer or cellphone sa bahay?
Marami din.
Marami din. So, ibig sabihin nun, maraming pwedeng tao na gawin yung opportunity na to, helping people educating people about money. Tama? So, kung wala silang pera pang invest sa stock market, maghanap silang paraan to earn money, diba? Using their time and effort, may computer naman sila, may internet naman sila, using that to add value to the marketplace, and once they make money, they can save that money, not spend that money, and invest that money in the stock market while it is very cheap right now. So, okay ba yung bro? Okay ba yung na-share kong concept?
Ang ganda, ang linaw, kasi you did not just present about stocks investing, pero ayun, bakit muna mag-invest? So dapat meron muna yung foundation, dapat meron muna nga yung plano. So para din ako estudyante, nagta-take note ako. So dapat muna magplano, and ayun nga, ang ganda rin ng sinabi mo kanina na dapat alam din natin yung ginagawa natin. Kasi yun, kaya din marami na-scam kasi they are not knowledgeable kung saan sila pumapasok or kung ano yung ginagawa nila. Diba katulad nga nung sa pre-need, ang daming nagbabayad lang pero hindi nila alam kung anong nangyayari doon sa binabayaran nila. And yun nga, nag-close up or nag-fold up. And yung iba na i-scam. So that's why before we go into stocks investing, dapat talaga maalam or meron muna tayong alam kung ano yung pinapasukan natin. Hindi lang dahil maraming nagsasabi or sinasabi namin na dapat mag-invest sa stocks, kundi dapat, ayun, mag-aral muna or pag-aralan muna yung kung ano-ano yung mga iba't ibang investment vehicles. So, tsaka ang ganda nung sinabi mo kanina kasi although ginagamit ko na rin siya yung investment vehicles, yung mga map, pero ang ganda nung pagkasabi mo ng gasoline. So, importante yung gasolina na savings or dapat kung saan manggagaling yung pag-i-invest sa stocks yon. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-present mo, EJ. Ayan.
Salamat, bro. So, before I continue, meron ka ba bang question, bro, or tuloy ko na lang?
Sige, tuloy na lang.
Okay. So, basically, bro, alam naman to ng mga tao, or, I mean, you've been really advocating with this, but gusto ko lang i-reiterate sa mga tao, that when they build their portfolio, kailangan talaga yung foundation, di ba? Kasi stock market, it's actually like making money work for you. It's step number 2, di ba? It's growth eh. And high risk, like trading, could be like later part na lang, given marunong ka na. Diba? Kasi in reality is, madali naman umabot sa LOI or passive, let's say, like yung passive income, madali lang naman eh. Example, kung meron kang 40 million ngayon, just invest your money in treasury bonds na may 3% return, meron ka na 100K a month, buhay ka na forever. But ang tanong doon, meron ka bang 40 million? Diba? So, ang 40 million na yun, bro, ang tawag doon, critical mass. So, before tayo umabot sa critical mass, kailangan ma-develop mo maayos yung foundation mo. So, that's the reason bakit kailangan maayos ang foundation, because if it's never maayos talaga, walang critical mass na mangyayari. Okay? Laging parang so-so na lang. Diba sabi nila, the higher the building na tatayo mo, the deeper the foundation. It's very true. Ganun talaga, even in nature. So, when you say, foundation, ano yung foundation na yan? Repeat ko lang, alam naman nila to. Number one, syempre, emergency funds. Hindi pwede na nag-invest ka sa stocks pero wala ka emergency funds. Kasi pag nagkabulilyasan, yan din yung withdrawin mo. Di ba? Sayang naman. At least have 3 to 6 times monthly income na nakatabi lang. Number two, syempre, kung breadwinner ka, wag mo ilagay yung lahat ng pera mo sa stocks. Kailangan, safe ka if something happens, namatay ka man, yung pamilya mo, may maiiwang pera sa kanila. Kasi if you have money in stocks, especially kung nagtitrade ka, it's still gonna undergo BIR pa rin as an estate tax pa rin So, hindi agad-agad ako yan. Maliban na lang kung ilalagay mo sa BUL, which is my beneficiary. And then lastly, very important, medical health fund. Meron kang PhilHealth, HMO, at saka critical illness insurance. Yan. So, yan yung tatlong kailangan. So, sorry. Now, sige. People is asking, okay, paano ba mag-umpisa mag-invest sa stock market? Bill or EJ? Maybe marami namang paraan, no? Just like there's a lot of way to kill a cat, there's a lot of way to invest in the market. Pero maybe ika-categorize ko siya sa dalawa, which is called active and passive. So ano ba to? Now, I have a set of questions to ask yourself na saan ka ba belong dito? Active ba or passive ba? Okay? Sige. First question. Number one, am I committed to monitor my stocks every day? So meron ba akong oras tingnan yung market? The market opens usually before normal operating hours, 9:30 to 12, 1:30 to 3:30. Number two, meron ba akong, do I do constant research in terms of technical analysis, yung mga chart na gumagalaw, fundamental meaning the business component or accounting aspect of the market, or sentiment analysis, the socio-political na mga kumpanyang to. Do I have that kind of time and determination to really study that? And number three, can I tolerate higher risk? So, kung sakaling nalugi ako ng malaking pera, okay lang ba sa akin? Diba? Or number four, meron ba akong enough foundation to establish my portfolio in case nalugi ako ng malaking pera, like emergency funds, insurance, and whatsoever. So, pag meron ako netong apat, check yan lahat, maybe as a start, as a beginner, I can be an active, kumbaga active yung way ko to go enter the market. But pag may isa dyan, hindi ka sigurado, for now, that's passive. Bakit? So reality is only 15% in the population makes money in the market. Sino to mga to? Ito yung mga magagaling talaga at vast years of experience in the market. Even me, I've been in the market trading and investing active and passive for the past 8 years. Ang dami ko pa rin mali at lugi. So it means that it's a constant learning talaga. Even people na sobrang galing na nagkakamali pa rin, di ba? So kasi kung lahat na lang marunong, lahat na yumaman. But in fact, only the 1% really made money talaga because of tama yung mindset nila, tama yung ginagawa nila. So, again, active and passive, di ba? So, active and passive, para lang siyang if maybe I can categorize it, no? Kung active ka, ibig sabihin nun, may oras ka, may knowledge ka, may enough pera kang pwede mong lugiin, parang gano'n. So, in this case, if you want to do active, no, you can go to Call Financials, yan, pinapromote ni Boss Sanchez yan, or First Metro Securities, favorite ko rin kasi friends ko mga nandyan So, or gusto mo ng old school, yung abacus, yung offline, yun, merong abacus sa Davao So, offline. Pag passive naman, that could be a UITF, Unit Investment Trust Fund, binibenta ng bangko yan. Mutual fund, binibenta yan ng mga mutual fund company. ETF, Exchange Traded Fund, meron din sa mga broker yan. Or VUL, yan na may mga ino-offer ng mga insurance companies like PruLife, or whatsoever na insurance companies na available therein. So, yan ang example. As a passive, no, maybe I can illustrate it na para ka lang nag-Uber, diba? Na hindi ikaw yung driver for now kasi hindi ka marunong, pero you just let someone, an expert, a fund manager na yun yung trabaho niya, i-monitor, i-handle yung stocks mo. Kasi wala ka pang oras, wala ka pang knowledge, and wala ka pang pera. But if you ask me, ano ba yung pwedeng gawin? Pwede naman dalawa Pwede naman lahat yan. Given you know what you're doing. Tama? So, yun yung yun yung pinaka-analogy ko on the market on how to start, what it is, and what's important in the market. Ayan. So, I think that's my presentation, bro. If you have questions, if you have anything you want to ask, I'm gonna open the floor for questions or realization or feedback.
Yes, sa mga audience, thank you EJ. Sa mga audience natin gusto mo tanong about stocks investing, and you can comment or you can type your questions on the comment section below. Ayan.
Baka may
So,
nag-comment.
ang ganda ng pag...
I'm gonna open the floor for questions. Okay.
Ayan. Ano naman yung i-advise mo sa mga... Kasi minsan, iba talaga, very intimidating yung pag-i-invest sa stocks kasi parang may mga... yung pinakita mong chart, baka na-intimidate sila sa mga ganun. Ano mga i-advise mo sa kanila?
Kung beginner bro, tama ba? Nag-uumpisa
Yes, sa
ka.
mga nag-uumpisa. Or
Ako
gusto
lang.
pa lang mag-explore sa stocks.
Yeah. If you're a beginner talaga, pinaka-importante, remember mo yung pinakita kong yung parang may apat na kailangan, right? Una is yung plano. Okay? So, before ka mag-invest, tanungin mo yung sarili mo, okay, bakit ba ako kailangan mag-invest? Para saan ba to? 'Di ba? Maybe ayaw mo na investment, maybe gusto mo lang yung results ng investment. Tama? So for example, para pala to sa retirement ko, matagal pa naman yon, 20 years pa naman yon, maybe stock market, tama bang vehicle sa akin to o hindi? So if it's yes, correct siya, tama siya, so maybe that's right for you. So importante first to have a plan. Number 2, syempre yung vehicle mo, mag-identify ka ngayon. So ano ba yung vehicle mo? Stock market. Okay. Number 3, kung marunong ba ako dyan. Kung hindi pa, the best way to do this right now, maybe start with passive investing talaga. Okay? Hindi naman kailangan malaki agad. Something that you're practically can save kada buwan. Hindi naman sobrang laki agad, but something na tingin mo kaya mo lang gawin on a monthly basis, why not? Simula ka doon. Like, marami namang plan, savings plan, investment plan na kaya 1,500 or 2,000 or even lower. Marami naman. Importante yung commitment mo talaga. So start with that. Importante kahit hindi mo alam yung ginagawa mo, nakapag-umpisa ka na. And then, on the process, kung gusto mo talaga matuto ng active investing or active trading, iba din kasi yung trading sa investing eh. Pag sinabi kasi bro na trading, parang negosyo na siya. Pag investing, investment lang. Okay? Pwede pabayaan. So, either you're gonna go trading, investing, active, passive, pwede mong pag-aralan onwards. Kasi tumatakbo na yung oras eh. So, you wanna capitalize time, you want to do is that right now, importante yung pera mo nagtatrabaho na for you. Diba? And the best way to do it for me, no, not to be biased, no, but maraming paraan, you can start VUL. Kasi yan yung isa sa mga pwedeng reasonable na rin na pwede mong simulan talaga eh. Not because we're financial advisors, but that's really legit. Yun naman talaga ang isa sa magandang pwedeng gawin talaga. Diba? Yes. So, ikaw na lang kung ano yung pinaniniwalaan mo, but if you find value sa ginagawa ni Bille, sa ginagawa ng mga financial advisors, go with them, get a VUL, kasi syempre sila din naman yung mag-guide sa iyo. Kumbaga, kung tatawagan mo yan o kukontak mo yan, syempre oras nila nandun eh. So, these people could also help you, kumbaga, fast track yung learning mo. Kasi magkakaroon ka na somehow ng coach or mentor eh. So, I think that's a 2-in-1 benefit. No? May investment ka na, may mentor ka pa. Diba? A good start to do it. Diba? So, I think that's one. Then eventually, as you, kumbaga, mature, become learned in terms of your seek for knowledge and information, that you can take more risk na. And the way you eliminate risk is increase your knowledge. That's the only way to do this. Okay? So, did I answer your question, bro?
Yes. Thank you. And before I will ask my next question, and don't forget to share session for this afternoon. And mamaya meron po akong itatanong for you to win or for you to have a chance to win 100 pesos GCash. So ayan, nabanggit mo na yung VUL EJ kanina. So meron kasi mga tao na talagang anti or ayaw nila sa VUL and sinasabi nga na mag-invest na lang ako sa stocks kasi na mi-meet naman halimbawa yung life insurance coverage na 2 million, kaya naman na yan kitain sa stocks. So hindi ko na kailangan kumuha ng life insurance. Anong masabi mo sa ganun?
Meron siyang dalawang level. Sige, unahin natin yung mga tao nagsasabi na hindi ko na kailangan ng insurance or life insurance, okay? So, syempre kung again, dumiretso sila sa stock market, well, at the end of the day, wala namang masama. Choice naman nila yun eh. But sabi ko nga, pag wala kang insurance, wala kang health insurance, somehow, at some point, kung ano man yung in-invest mo sa stock market, magagastos mo pa rin yan. Kasi eventually, maybe you don't want na kailanganin mo yung pera because of hospital bills or namatay ka bigla, diba? So, you don't want that to happen. That's number 1. Number 2, yung mga iba naman na merong nagsasabi na, ay, pwede ko naman, kumuha na lang ako ng term insurance kasi invest na lang sa stock market. Pwede naman din yon. Kumbaga, pwede mong gawin yon. Depende talaga sa style mo talaga. But ako, personally, lahat naman yan maganda. May kanya kasi lang pros and cons. Tama? And for me, one of the pro na pag nag-VUL ka na, kasi yung insurance mo, kumbaga, yung cost of insurance mo, halimbawa, 1,000,000. 1,000,000 hanggang mag 100 years old ka, 1,000,000 na yung insurance mo eh. O part na rin siya sa package na kinuha mo. Diba? Kasi minsan, pag nagta-term ka, ang karamihan ng term kasi is ano sila eh, parang meron silang timeline, let's say 5 years lang, 10 years lang, na pag nire-renew nila yon, mas mataas na yung premium nila or cost of insurance nila. Kasi tumanda na sila. Or, maybe at that time, pag nagre-renew sila, di na pwedeng i-insured kasi nagkasakit na. So, yan yung isa sa pros and cons. But, syempre, definitely, mas mura yung isa. But, then again, yung isa naman, mas mahal. But, you still have a financial advisor that can talk to you or maybe can be your friend. Parang, so, lahat naman maganda. Parang, kumbaga, anong gusto mo? Mag-chicken joy ka or mag-jolly jeep? Diba? Pareho namang manok eh. But, ang point doon, sa Jollibee aircon, yung chicken, makikita mo malinis. Diba? Sa Jolly Jeep, medyo di mo alam, malinis ba to or di mo alam. Diba? So, ganun yung point doon. It's a matter of ano yung gusto mo, ano yung benefits makuha mo, but both are actually good. It's depend on you, anong trip mo, what floats your boat. But for me, syempre, para wala nang magulo, mabilis na lang, you just get a BUL and you get eventually another broker to supplement that investment. Or you get a mutual fund if you want. So, it depends on you. Parang ganun. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you, EJ, for sharing your knowledge and mga talagang kaalaman mo tungkol sa pag-invest sa stocks. And hindi lang yung audience, actually ako din, may marami natutunan sa mga share mo na talaga namang that can also be used for me as a financial consultant din, na hindi lang puro insurance din yung binabahagi sa mga clients or sa mga prospects ko, hindi. Kaya dapat maalam din talaga sa stocks investing. Ayan. So, yan, meron ka bang gustong i-promote, no? EJ, Facebook page, or mga upcoming events?
Sure. For everyone who's watching, if you wanna learn more about, actually, minsan, mga pinopost ko minsan, kahit ano na lang, I'm also posting about fitness. Trip na lang talaga. But if you wanna follow me, you wanna hear my contents, you can like or follow my page, EJ Bastes. Yun mo talaga, EJ Bastes. I post contents there that anything that's useful for you. So especially kung Bisaya ka, I also create Bisaya content. Hindi man palagi, but I do contents. And I do workshops, no? Meron akong schedule ng workshop. Before, it was priced at 1,500, but I'm giving it for free this month, yung mga workshops ko. So, to know my workshops, you can chat my page kasi nandun na yung may chatbot naman yun eh. Siya na magre-reply doon sa schedule kasi automated yun. So para kung gusto mong umattend sa mga workshops, stock market, ayan. And then I also do a in-depth stock market talk every 4 p.m. together with First Metro Securities. Ang title ng talk na yun is Usapang Stock Market with First Metro every 4 p.m. So we talk about trading, hindi lang din insurance, but comprehensively about the market. So medyo deep siya, may mga jargons. So ano talaga siya, medyo pang mid to advanced. So if you want to learn mga mid or advanced, and then we also share stock picks doon. Ano ba mga stocks na, syempre hindi namin sinasabihin mo yon, but it's a buy call for certain companies, but maybe that's something you can look at, diba? So invest at your own risk. Pero we educate people about that, okay? So yun lang po. When at the same time, if you really like the contents that you're getting from Bille, I'm also a follower of his page and his group, no. I really like his creativity and a lot of making the information, financial literacy fun and exciting and very creative and very colorful. I like the colorful stuff part there. So follow his page, syempre, definitely, and stay tuned. Always learn, spend your time learning instead of just chilling and Netflixing, di ba? Okay naman mag-Netflixing eh. Sila palagi.
Yes. Ayan. So follow EJ on his Facebook page. Matutunan po siyang may pa live session or pa learning session. Kung gusto pang mas lalo pang matuto about stocks or stocks investing, ayan, you can follow his page or you can send message personally or sa page niya. Ayan, marami kayong matututunan from his page. And gusto lang mag-shout out. And meron din tayong viewer from Davao, maayong hapon.
Maayong hapon.
Ayan, si Temanel Natad. So she's watching from Santo Tomas, Davao del Norte, and yan, watching din shoutout din kay Bea Rosco, watching from Marikina. So prudent housemate. Ayan. So ang question po natin for this afternoon, actually gabi na, 6 p.m. Ay Yan, sa mga gusto pong manalo ng 100 pesos GCash, pwede nyo rin to invest sa GCash. Although hindi ganun kalaki yung fund nandun sa ano, kasi Atram parang bond fund lang yun nandun. Pero ayan, pwede na rin siyang panimula. Ayan. So, ang question natin, kung na-share nyo na po, I will give you chance to share our live session for tonight kasi pwede naman siyang ma-replay or mapanood muli ng mga hindi nakapanood ng live natin ngayon. So, ang tanong po natin, ano ang Facebook page ni EJ Bastes. Ayan. So, you can, paalam nyo po, nabanggit natin yan kanina, just comment it sa ating comment section.
Yan, mananalo ka ng 100 million from from Prudent Generation.
Ayan, while waiting kasi may lang tong ano, yung live natin, live feed sa Facebook and YouTube. Meron muna tayong fast talk or rapid fire question kay EJ. Ayan.
Sure.
So I will ask 5 questions or 6 questions pala. So
Sige,
number
bro.
1, ayan, probinsya or city? Anong mas gusto mo?
Probinsya.
Oh, probinsya. Kahit nasa city ka ngayon?
Oo, kasi gusto ko ng mga bundok at dagat.
Oh, okay. And then number 2,
ayun.
at saka meron ka nga palang yung business mo, no, na tama ba? Yung
charcoal briquettes.
And number 2, face-to-face or non-face-to-face?
Face-to-face. Mas, syempre kung walang COVID, face-to-face, Syempre, iba pa rin yun, nakita mo yung tao talaga in person, nafe-feel mo siya. Ganun.
Yes. And number 3, mga travel naman to, international or domestic travels?
International.
Ano yung paborito mong country na napuntahan mo na sa mga travels mo?
Siguro, yung sa Scotland. Kasi nandun yung Stonehenge. Obsessed ako sa aliens. So, parang, nakita ko lang siya dati sa National Geographic ngayon. Nakita ko siya in person. So, it was memorable experience sa akin, bro.
Tama, hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin nila alam kung paano tinayo or ginawa yung Stonehenge. Ayan. Next question, Bisaya or English?
Bisaya, kasi Bisaya ako.
And then, movies or series?
Movies. Tamad ako mag-series eh.
So gusto mo talaga natatapos na?
Oo. Nabobore ako pag masyadong mahaba.
Yes. And last question natin, business or stocks?
Kung hindi pwede both, I would choose pa rin business. Kung hindi pwedeng both,
Bakit business over stocks?
Technically, bro, kung isipin mo, stocks is still business eh. Na wala ka lang ginagawa. I like business kasi, syempre, halimbawa, kung yaman mo na, wala ka nang gagawin, mabobore ka na lang. At least kung may business ka, may gagawin ka. I mean, meron kang pagkakabalahan. So, ganun. Kasi eventually, meron ding saturation point yung pagta-travel mo na parang retirement travel eh. At some point, mapapagod ka rin. You want to find some purpose into it. So, pag negosyo, at least may gagawin ako, nakakatulong ako ng mga tao, nakakapag-employ ako, nakakapag-add value pa rin ako. Kasi kung lahat na ng wealth ko nasa investment, wala akong gagawin, parang mabobore ako, anong gagawin ko? Wala akong purpose. Ganun.
Ayun. Ayan, ang ganda ng mga sagot niya ni EJ. Thank you, EJ. And ayan, wala pang sumasagot sa audience natin. And while waiting for the answer mula sa, to win 100 pesos GCash, just share yung ating live session from the Prudent Generation page and answer this question na nasa baba. Ang Facebook page ni EJ Bastes. Actually, nandiyan na yung sagot. Ita-type nyo na lang sa comment section. Nandito na yung sagot sa tanong. And while waiting sa ating viewers, sa mga sagot nila, I will just give a fast announcement. So just continue po to tune in tomorrow night at 11 p.m. for our late night tambayan with my partner Harold Gardon. And later po meron din kaming business preview sa Alexandra 1 if you want to be a part-time or full-time financial consultant. And you can just message me and mamaya po I will just give yung Zoom link. Or kung taga Davao naman kayo, you can also contact EJ Bastes. Ayan. And then on July 25, meron po kaming e-learning session called Ride the Wave, the Final Surge, Catch the Final Waves on Stock Market. Ayan, kung gusto nyo pang mas matuto about stock market and insurance naman, you can also join on this free po ito, free learning session. So just message me po on how to register. And you can also purchase or order yung mga TPG mask. Meron po kami university designs and for financial consultants. And soon po magkakaroon na rin kami ng faith-themed face mask. So you can order. So ito yung actual na gawa na. So you can order at bit.ly/tpg mask and bit.ly/tpg mask you. Ayan. So, wala pa rin sumagot. Parang delayed. Sobrang delay yan, no?
Ako na lang sasagot, bro, para ako yung 100.
Ayan.
So, yan.
May ano naman ang final or summary or final words mo sa mga gustong mag-invest sa stocks, EJ, sa mga viewers
Ako
natin?
siguro, bro, pinaka mga suggest ko talaga, parang wag na mag-analysis paralysis, ibig sabihin nun, the opportunity is there. I mean, huwag mo na siya isipin. Gawin mo na lang as long as you have a solid plan. Hindi naman sobrang solid. At least nakapagplano ka kahit paano. Just do it. Sabi ng Nike, just do it. Gawin mo lang talaga. Yun lang, wala naman talagang Kailangan mo lang umpisahan talaga. Kung baga, nabasa na yung paa mo, maligo ka na. Parang ganun. Tuloy-tuloy mo na.
Yes. So, ayan, thank you again, EJ Bastes of FWD, for being our guest this afternoon and gabi na dito sa Meaningful Conversations with the Prudent Generation. And I hope sa mga viewers, marami po kayo natutunan mula kay EJ sa mga shinare po niya. And I hope, sabi nga niya kanina, na dapat hindi lang natin pinag-aaralan, dapat magsimula na tayo na mag-invest sa stocks. And at sa mga nabanggit niya rin kanina, hindi lang stocks, dapat mahalaga na meron din yung ibang bahagi ng financial planning or financial planning pyramid. So ayan, congratulations. Meron na tayong winner.
May winner ka na.
Yes, congratulations, Bea Orozco. Ayan. Ang tamang sagot ay lagay niya pa kung ilan yung likers or followers mo. Ayan. Ayan. So don't forget also to follow yung Facebook page ni EJ Bastes. Ayan. Thank you again, EJ, for being our guest, and thank you sa mga nanood po ngayong hapon at sa mga nanonood ngayon sa replay ng The Meaningful Conversations. And ayan, I'm Bille Temanel, founder and content creator of The Prudent Generation. Don't forget to follow us here on Facebook and on our social media platforms. Actually, halos lahat na: Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Ayan.
Yan, follower ako ni Bille sa TikTok.
Yes. Iba po yung content ko sa TikTok, sa Facebook page, and on other platforms. And tune us or catch us again next Saturday at 5 p.m. Same time po dito sa Meaningful Conversation, and on Late Night Tambayan tomorrow night 11 p.m. Ang topic po namin ay kumikitang millennial. So meron po kami guest na meron po siyang business. So thank you again for watching, and kami po ang kasama ninyo sa daan tungo sa pinansyal na kalayaan. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Happy weekend and God bless and good evening.